Greetings everybody, it's your old pal Frank here, back again with VR number 2 of the day. This one just so happens to be for another new channel I subbed to this morning, due to, once again, seeing a VR done by Shaw Racing Collects. This one is for North Coast baseball cards, and like with Double D this morning being subscriber number 600, although at the time of recording this, I see his count went down by 1, so he's back to 599, but I'd like to say that I'm sub number 600. For North Coast, I'm also a milestone sub for him, because when I subbed to his channel this morning, I just so happened to be sub number 350. So, to Mr. North Coast Baseball Cards, I would like to say to you, sir, congratulations on hitting, and at the time of recording this, surpassing 350 subscribers. I believe you are now at 353. So, hey man, huge congrats. So, for this contest, it is a 10-person winner contest. Ends at the end of the month. And when I saw what North Coast wants people to do, I was like, oh, I gotta take part in this, because this is just too darn cool. Basically, he wants you to do a video, but if you don't do videos, you can email him. But if you do videos, he wants you to do a video showing off your basically starting pitching lineup, your pitching rotation, whatever you want to call it. So I tried to stay away from some of the, most go-to pitchers, but you'll see once we get down to like the top 3 or 4 or whatnot. There's a couple in here where it's like, I couldn't help it. But I tried to stay away from some of the big ones, i.e. Bob Gibson and, the Nolan Express, Christy Matheson, although I don't know many people who have Christy Matheson cards, but I'm sure there are some out there, and to the ones who do, I'm very envious of you, because Christy Matheson is probably the greatest pitcher of all time. But anyway, so let's not try and make this too long of a video. We're already 3 minutes in. So my first choice to kick everything off, and I got notes here for my players and whatnot. My first choice is this man right here, Mr. Robotsky. So, let me give you a little rundown on Mr. Robotsky's career numbers. They're not the greatest, but hear me out. 64 career wins, 35 career losses, a career ERA of 3.10, with 548 career strikeouts, and 722 career innings pitched. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, he may not have been the flashiest pitcher, but with an alter ego like the Mad Hungarian, how can you not put him in your lineup? Also, I'm going to be honest with you, he's in my lineup basically to, give my team that bit of a fear factor, for the rest of the league. To put the rest of the league in a situation of like, if they're coming to town, they're playing my team, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, who's on the mound tonight? Oh man, Robotsky, the freaking Mad Hungarian. Here we go. That sort of deal. So that's why I'm starting off with the Mad Hungarian. Next, we have Mr. That's right, Babe Ruth. So let's get some stats for Mr. Babe Ruth. 94 career wins, 46 career losses, a career ERA of 2.28, which is freaking amazing, a 1.159 whip, and 488 career strikeouts. So, speaking of pitchers who could also handle a bat, I think none is more renowned than the Sultan of SWAT, Mr. Babe frickin' Ruth, who began his storied career as a 19-year-old pitcher with the Boston Red Sox. He led the league with a 1.75 ERA 2 seasons later and pitched one of the greatest games in World Series history that same season as he picked up a 14-inning victory, giving up 1 run in the first inning and shutting out the Dodgers over the next 13 frames. And if you're wondering what World Series that was the 1916 World Series. Next up, we have Mr. Oral Hershiser. And this is the first time I've ever shown this card on my channel. I got this not too long ago. This is actually going to be part of a project that I'm going to try and tackle next year. I'll go into that in a future video, not here. This is totally unrelated. Anyway, next we have Mr. Oral Hershiser. 204 career wins, 150 career losses, a 3.48 career IRA, a 1.261 whip, and 2,014 career strikeouts. So Hershiser, you got to admit, enjoyed one of the greatest pitching seasons in baseball history in 1988. A stupendous year, might I add. I came into the world. Hershiser had a phenomenal season in baseball. Kirk Gibson got that famous World Series winning home run with not one, but 2 rotten legs. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, so yes, Mr. Hershiser enjoyed one of the greatest pitching seasons in baseball history in 1988 when he went 23-8 with a 2.26 ERA and 178 strikeouts, while setting an MLB record with 59 consecutive scoreless innings. In total, he won double-digit games 13 times, as he was known as a fierce competitor on the mound. Yeah. With accolades like that, yeah, you didn't mess around with old Oral here. Next. Now, some are probably going to think I'm picking this guy due to where I live. Maybe, but my number 1 guy also played for where I live, but just bear with me. Next up, we have Mr. Pedro Martinez. So, Pedro Martinez, 219 career wins, 100 career losses, a 2.93 career ERA, a 1.054 whip, 3,154 career strikeouts, and 2,827.1 career innings pitched. Now, while he doesn't have the win total of some of the other guys on the, greatest pitchers of all time list, Martinez, I think, had what could be considered one of the most phenomenal, career spans from 1997 to 2003. as he had an average line of 17-5, a 2.20 ERA, 252 strikeouts, and won 5 ERA titles. He won 3 Cy Young Awards and won the pitching Triple Crown in 1999 when he went 23-4 with a 2.07 ERA, 313 strikeouts, before fronting the Red Sox staff in 2004 when they finally broke the curse of the Bambino. I had to. All right, this next choice, probably going to be a given on a lot of people who decide to take part in this VR. And it's, well, it's none other than the Rocket, baby, Mr. Roger Clemens. So, let's address the elephant in the room right now. And let's just put it out there and say, if it were not for the whole PED issues, I think Clemens would actually rank even higher on the list of all-time greats. But even with the accusations against him and whatnot, he still ranks among the all-time greats for, what he accomplished during his 24-year playing career. I mean, he won 7 ERA titles, 7 Cy Young Awards, with his 1985 rookie season also earning him an MVP award as he went 24-4 with a 2.48 ERA and 238 strikeouts at the ripe old age of 23. Yeah. Now you know why the Rocket is in my lineup. And finally, my superstar, the one and only big unit, Randy frickin' Johnson, baby. So, Randy Johnson's numbers: 303 career wins, 166 career losses, a 3.29 career IRA, a 1.171 whip, 4,875 career strikeouts, and 4,135.1 career innings pitched. So, among the most intimidating pitchers in baseball history, Mr. Randy Johnson began his career as a hard-throwing pitcher with no control before refining his devastating fastball slider repertoire. A Hall of Famer, Randy Johnson won 5 Cy Young Awards and led the league in strikeouts not once, not twice, not 3 times, not even 4 times, but a whopping 9 times, on his way to ranking second all-time in strikeouts and becoming the most recent and perhaps final member of the ever-so-coveted 300-win club. There you have it, folks. My pitching rotation. So, if any of you out there watching would like to take part in this VR, there is a link in the description below to North Coast's channel. I highly suggest you go check them out. While you're there, give them all the positive feedback, give them all the likes, heck, drop them a sub while you're there. Show them the love, baby. And I look forward to seeing everyone else's VR response. So, that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great remaining Thursday. Probably going to be posting a video tomorrow since it is Friday. And, then we get to coast on into the weekend. And then Monday, We all know what Monday is, right? That's right, my birthday. But hey, that's Monday. Right now, we're focusing on North Coast Baseball Cards VR. Alrighty? So, before I start, just rambling on, I say to you, as I say at the end of every video, folks,